All right, it's April 26th, Sunday evening here at the house in Louisiana, getting everything packed up. Gonna leave for Missouri in about 3 days probably. Go up there and make one last hunt. Be my last turkey hunt of the year, most likely. Gonna take my truck this time instead of Mom's car. Mom's car was, whew. I'm 6'2", and it was pretty tight sleeping in the back of that 4Runner. I made it work, but it wasn't very comfortable. Luckily, I only had to do it for one night and killed a bird. So I'm gonna sleep in the back of the truck this time and show you what I'm working with. I got a air up mattress back there, a little ice chest, got generator, propane. I'm gonna take a little crawfish pot and boil some water in it to be able to take a shower and whatnot. I'll show you all that little setup when we get up there. But excited, ready to get up there. It's freaking hot down here in Louisiana. It's like it's 90 degrees out here today. Been washing the truck, getting everything ready, but supposed to get down in the upper 40s, I think, at night. So it'll be pretty cool when we get up there. Hopefully them birds are still doing what they were doing when we left. Gonna be kind of the same area me and Aubrey were in when she killed her bird up there. So excited to get back in there and give it a try. So y'all stick around. All right, we're back on the road again, getting pretty close to where we're gonna be hunting at for the next few days. Made another quick trip to the Midwest, kind of back in the mountains again. Gonna try our luck. Got a couple days to get it done. Hoping I can get to this piece of public before it gets dark. We're gonna try and roost one this evening. I'm hauling up. We got 13 minutes to the parking area, and it's getting pretty dark, as you can tell in the background. Look at those skies. So stay tuned. We'll see if we can roost one this evening. Hopefully get on one. Hopefully the pressure's not too bad. Hopefully I don't pull up and there's 20 trucks trying to listen. So we'll see. All right. Get this situated. This morning, my first hunt, it's like an hour before daylight. I went ahead and drove into this little parking area we're gonna hunt out of. There was a few people camping around me, but it wasn't too bad. I talked to one guy. I know where he's going. He's not gonna be near me, so maybe we'll have this little area to ourselves, I'm hoping. But was able to drive in here a lot farther than I thought you could. Kind of bums me out a little bit. I was hoping I could hike way down this trail, but it was open. I kind of pulled off. It's got a little side trail coming off of it. It's blocked off. I parked on it. I always like getting somewhere I can walk and get away from people that like to drive around calling from the road. So it's gonna be hard to do here, I think. There's a lot of access, so just gonna sit tight, let it get daylight right here from the truck and just sit over here. It's super calm, quiet. A little cold front blew in. Should be able to hear one gobble from a long ways from right here where I'm at. So I'm gonna stick pretty close to the truck at daylight instead of tearing out. See what we hear and go from there. Till then, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Alright. Pretty eventful morning. Should have killed that freaking bird. I had him at like 40 yards this morning at one point. He just wouldn't break over that little ridge. And I almost set up on that little ridge, but I stayed on that bench because that was the same kind of level he was at. Should have took the higher ground and I'd have killed him, but oh well. He ate up a good chunk of my time this morning. It's already 10 something o'clock. I've walked around, made a few calls, just trying to fire one up. Nothing. There's another bird back towards where I parked my truck this morning. Got a pretty good hike back to the truck, but I'm kind of getting a little area I think he might be hanging out in. So we'll probably set up and just sit there, do some light calling until quitting time. Excited to get back in there in the morning. Feel like I kind of know what that bird wants to do now. And I kind of know the terrain now. So if he roosts in that same spot, hopefully in the morning we get to have a little different outcome. Alright, do a little MTV Cribs edition. Sleep in the back of the truck. Worked out pretty good last night. Got us a little picnic table at the campground. But the best part, little hammock down here by the creek. That's about to be pretty spot on because I'm tired. About to grab a little midday nap and probably grab a shower after we get up from a nap and try and go roost one this evening. So. Alright, so here's my shower setup whenever I'm out kind of off-grid camping or staying at the state park or wherever we're staying that doesn't have showers. Bought this little shower house off Amazon. I got a portable little shower pump. It's got 2 replaceable batteries, rechargeable batteries. It's got this little bilge pump on it. So I just bring like 10 gallons of water with me, like 2 5-gallon jugs. Got a crawfish pot, propane tank so I can heat up my water. It's freaking nice. I'll show you what kind of pressure I get. So on the battery, it's got an on-off switch. Hold it down and turn it on. Hit it. There we go. Took me a minute to remember how to do it. But that's it. Freaking pretty good pressure there from this little battery. And that little battery runs plenty long enough to take one shower. It's pretty awesome. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description of the video. Alright, I just heard one, maybe half a mile from where I'm at on private. It's like a pasture maybe. Ain't heard nothing in this little area on public, so all I know to do is walk over there, we'll get on the property line and see if I can coax him out of that field. Probably gonna be a tough thing to do, but I don't know what else to do at this point. It's been a struggle to get one to gobble this morning, so I'm gonna go sit on the edge of that field, that property line, just do some blind calling for probably an hour or two and just see what happens. Maybe midday something will strike up, or maybe he'll come over there and investigate. So got some walking to do. Alright, finally gobbled. Freaking wave in the morning. I called him over there, he never responded. I heard another truck. Kind of worried the other truck parked pretty close to me and probably walked in there and boogered him this way. Y'all at daylight maybe. I don't know. That person's probably calling that bird right now if I was putting them in, but what do? They parked on top of me. I'm gonna use their calling to that bird to my advantage, or if he maybe he just got on his own. I'm overthinking it. But a pretty good hike. I was pretty close to him to start with listening this morning. Nothing. I even tried calling from right there. Nothing. Oh, freaking turkeys. I'm gonna run back the way we just came. I'll get down in there.
film worth of crap. I don't care at this point.
All right, we worked hard for this one. Day 4 finally came together. This is the bird I almost killed on day 1. I'm almost positive he in the same draw, just a little different position in it. He worked up that ridge perfect. He just, I figured he would get on this bench I'm on once he came up out of the draw and work the bench to him, but he didn't. He kept going up to the top to gain that higher ground on me. And so I don't know if I got the shot on camera or not. I had to swing left pretty good to shoot him. I had him right down my gun barrel, adjusting the camera the whole way, and then all of a sudden it's like he traveled 40, 50 yards without making us peep, and I looked over and there he was. Oh my God. And made a few little soft cuts, and he kind of acted like he was going to turn and come down in here. Then he started getting a little weary. I think he might have saw me, so I just swung the gun barrel over and shot. He gave me enough time there to get the bead on him and shoot, so pretty awesome. So I'm tagged out. This is probably my last turkey hunt of 2026. I was able to harvest 2 public land birds this year. Pretty proud of that, and called in one for my daughter, her first public land turkey. So pretty great year. I'm pretty blessed. Pretty blessed and thankful. We got a long pack out of here, and get this bird cleaned up and head back to Louisiana. Pretty excited to get home and sleep in my own bed. Been sleeping in the back of the truck for 4 days, man. It's tough. Waking up at 4 a.m. and chasing these things, I love it, but it's tough on me. The older I get, the tougher it is on me, but wouldn't trade it for nothing. I absolutely love it. Waking up this morning to this, you can't beat it, man. If you're not out here doing it, you need to. It is freaking awesome. So that's all I got. We'll sit here and admire him for a little bit, and I'm gonna get out of here.